First things first, you've been absent from the team for a while. How does it feel to be back?
Obviously, really good to be back with the boys. It's been exactly 1 year because I got injured last November versus Latvia. So being back obviously after 1 year is really good to be back.
You've touched on it there. Obviously, you've had a few injuries, but you seem good now. So how's the body feeling? Raring to go?
Yeah, good. Body's feeling good. I've been preparing myself obviously for these games, knowing that we had these two games coming. I recently got back from an injury back in England, so I've just been preparing myself physically and mentally to be ready for these games.
And in England, how's it going with Wicked?
Yeah, so every day is like what I say is a good experience, a learning experience. The most thing about it is it's very tough and challenging because you're competing versus people who are probably better than you, people that have had better careers than myself at least, who have been a professional longer than I have. So the best thing I can do there is just look at them and just like work towards being better, learning off them, and hopefully my time will come. Like you say, I've been injured. I haven't had much luck with injuries, but I just need to prepare myself as best as possible. So hopefully one day I get some good luck and yeah, hopefully I can break through my team there and start doing well.
On to our opponents now. So you scored the winner last time we played Liechtenstein. It was away in 2020. Take us back to that day and how it felt getting the goal and the win.
I remember it was an amazing day. I remember I did play a very good first half, I remember. And I can obviously the whole team played really well, but I do remember specific Graham playing a really good second half also. And I thought, looking back to that day, like I did score the goal that won it, but it was a whole team effort. Graham made the last minute block at the end. Scott made another last minute block, so it was a team effort, and it was probably one of our best wins, considering it was away in their pitch and what it meant for us to later win the group. So it was a really good day.
Was that moment itself one of the proudest of your career so far?
For sure, yeah.
So what do you think in terms of Liechtenstein that we can expect this week?
Liechtenstein are a very good side. They're going to play football. They're a team that like to play football. Obviously, there's a few tactical points that we've spoken about, but we aren't focusing much on them, and we're focusing on what we can do. We're obviously going to go for the win because it's important for us to also get winning momentum for what's to come in March, which is another special few games. So yeah, we just focus on ourselves and see how we can prepare best as possible to get the wins these next two games.
Well, you've touched on it there. This is our last couple of internationals before March's fixtures. It's another tough but interesting group. So are you able to look ahead to those qualifiers, or is it just focus on this and then in March we'll see where we are?
I think it's very hard not to look ahead to the games because you dream of it as a boy to play people like that. And not even that, I think that was far from our dreams. As a boy growing up, you'd never think that you'd be facing people like this. And now it's within reaching distance, a couple of months away. So us as a team and players individually, we got to do is just prepare as best as possible to make sure that when these games come, we're ready. And obviously use these two games as preparations for what's to come.
Last couple of questions now. So obviously you haven't been with the squad for about a year now, as you said, and we've missed your intensity and fight in these last few matches. So can you tell us about this, you as a player personally, and the passion that drives you when you put on a Gibraltar top?
There's nothing like it, I can tell you that. And it's been quite sad, to be fair, because I've been just getting different injuries, all of them landing in the GFA periods, and I've been watching some of them. Lucky enough, I was able to come to home and watch them. But I've missed 10 games, 1 year of football, and the games that I've watched maybe in UK, I've watched it in my room, in my iPad by myself, and it's been some tough times. But coming back here, it just gives me now that extra boost to be able to do anything I can to help these boys out, because at the end of the day, I just want to do the best I can to get a win, to score a goal, to give an assist, to do anything, whatever obviously the manager asks for me to do, and hopefully we can get these two wins now.
And lastly, these are the last two international matches for the men's side at the Victoria Stadium. Ourselves as a nation and you personally, you've had a lot of special moments at the stadium. How emotional is it going to be to step on the pitch for the last time, and what do you expect from the home support?
Hopefully they understand what's coming. It's obviously going to be something special to be playing these two games at home, and obviously I'm a young player, but can you imagine for someone like Lee, Roy, players that have grown up playing on that pitch? I've also grown up playing on that pitch, but they've done it for longer than I have, and they've lived even more special moments than me. So to be playing these two games in the stadium for the last time until they do a rebuild is going to be special. And for obviously all the fans that come to watch, I just hope they come and support us with everything they have, because we're going to need it. And hopefully we just give a very good sending off to Victoria Stadium, which it deserves.